Okay, guys, we are back with some more Fate. It feels like it has been forever since I've done anything Fate related. Whereas in reality, I mean, well, no, not in reality, but for you guys on the channel, it's, been like a little, well, probably around 2 weeks since I did anything. I'm probably going to start uploading these probably next week, the week after I'm recording this. So there's going to be well, for you guys, it's going to be last Friday and last Wednesday without any visual novel stuff going up, which is so weird for me just because, like, I've been so good about uploading nearly every single day. Every single day. But I just didn't have any time to record Fate until now, and I won't have any time to edit it until probably sometime this week, so I will get it set up to go up next week. With that being said, let's just not waste any more time and try to jump into this. I'm not super sure. Oh, okay. I'll go help Sakura. Wait. Yeah, I already did that one. Yeah, skip that one. Yes, skip that one. I'll go to work. Oh, I have a new scene. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, I was about to say, I don't really know how this works. I think at, like, the time when we first meet Archer, I think we just, like, Archer and Reen as Shiro, we just make a different decision there. And then from there, it starts the UBW route. But I guess we have a new scene, you know? I wasn't trying to pick different things on purpose. I was just like, I don't know, what should I do? And then I guess we got this scene, so I guess we'll do this scene before we get into UBW proper. It feels like slipping into an old glove. It's so weird. I feel sorry for Issei, but I should prioritize work. I didn't promise to be there, but I'd said I'd do my best to be there, so I should do so. Hang on, I need to do something for me really quick. Beep. I have a new microphone, by the way. And with it, I can turn up the volume of the game, which is so cool. Just with the microphone. Granted, the only problem with that is it kind of gives me a little bit of, like, feedback into my own headphones, which is super weird. But anyways, no, sorry, Issei. I've got plans so we can finish it some other time. Plans? Oh, you must mean your work. Sorry to trouble you. This isn't an urgent matter. Don't worry about me and go to work. Sorry, I'll continue first thing tomorrow morning. So can we call it even? I told you, it's not that important. The urgent stuff was finished this morning. You can finish the rest when you're free, Emiya. I see. Then can I finish it when I don't have work? Sure, I'll rely on you again then, Emiya. And then he pieces out. Issei says farewell and leaves the classroom. Well, I should hurry off too. Even though there's no set time to be there, I should head for the neighboring town if I'm going to go to work there. And just like fitting into an old glove, I'm just as bad at reading these lines as I've always been. Let's go, baby. Jeez, I thought I was only helping out, but they gave me 30,000 yen. Call it receiving a windfall, I guess. Isn't that like around $3,000? Something like that? Or is it not? Or is that more like 30? I don't... Or 300. I think it's like 300. Copenhagen, the place where I work today, is like a liquor store and a bar, and a lot of people are needed to restock inventory. It's a big job that takes at least 5 people, and it doesn't hurt to have more help. But the boss just said to everyone in his usual tone, "If you can come and help, please do." Completely relaxed about it. But as it turned out, I was the only one who came along, with the boss and his daughter, Neko-san. "You idiot, there's no way people will come if you ask like that." Neko-san was scolding the boss, but I showed up to be a victim, defying their expectation. They welcomed me with a cheer and we decided to clean up the storage area as best we could. And so before we realized it, 2 hours had passed and we finished restocking the inventory. $300 for 2 hours? I'm surprised. Shiro, are you some kind of brownie or something? After work, the boss eats a brown cake while being impressed. Not at all. I'm just used to heavy jobs and I've worked here long enough to know where things are. I've been working here since I was small for nothing, you know. Oh yeah, has it been 5 years already? About that long. You were the only ones that would hire me right after my father died. Whoa, no wonder I'm feeling old. He eats his rum cake. Neko-san is drinking hot sake next to him. The family is well balanced as the boss likes sweet things, while his daughter likes spicy things. So, But you really helped us out. I can't just give you a cake for all this work, so here's a token of my appreciation. He hands me 3 10,000 yen bills. A reward unmatched for the 3 hours of work I did. Much more than I would get for even a week's work. Oh, thank you. I hesitate, but decide to accept what I'm given. And as I'm leaving Copenhagen... hold on, Emiya. Who'd you hear about today from? Neko-san stops me while curled up in front of the heater. I think it was Furukawa-san? Man, that idiot. Don't push your work onto a student. Well, so you came here today, even though you didn't have to. Well, it was like, come and help if I wasn't busy. Furukawa's an idiot, but so are you. Oh well, you never turn down anyone asking for help, do you? You took care of the store when Dad and I got sick, too. I don't think that's true. I don't take impossible jobs. I only accept things I can do. I actually just had a thought. Maybe, like, this feedback that I'm getting might be picking up on the mic, actually. So I mean, like, in the audio recording that you guys are getting for the game. So let's not do that. But you were sick, too, back then. I don't really care, but what I'm saying is you're a good person. And a bit stupid. So I'm worried. Tell Fujimaru to come and see me from time to time. Neko-san circles her finger while drinking some hot sake. She seems to think I'm a firefly or something. Okay, so just tell Fujini that? Right. See ya! Don't push yourself too hard! Wow, I'm already past the bridge. I made it from the neighboring town of Shinto back from Miyama City while I was daydreaming. Yes. I'll take Sakura home. Oh. Yes. Us. Yes. Stop her! I think this is it. It'll happen in an instant. There's a man in red in front of Saber. The man in red is in an unfavorable position after being attacked by Saber, and he's about to receive a fatal blow. Behind them, the person watching Saber from behind that man is someone I know. No! I reach out with my left hand and call out. I don't know who that man in red is, but I'm sure Saber will attack the person behind the man after she defeats him. I can't let that happen. I can't let Saber attack her. Stop, Saber! Also, a cool thing about this mic is that it prevents me from peaking, so I can now yell and get real loud, and it won't peak. It's pretty cool. I feel a sharp pain. One of the marks of my hand disappears. In its place, Saber halts her blow, which should not have been possible to stop. The silver armor hesitates for an instant. Using that opening, the man in red quickly gets away. That guy, I'm sure of it. That's the guy that was fighting Lancer. Then the girl behind him is... I don't want to believe so, but is it really? Are you insane, Shiro? We should have been able to defeat Archer and his master here, so why did you go so far as to use your command spell to stop me? What could I have done? I don't understand the situation at all. That was not really Saber's voice, I think. I stopped Saber only because I didn't want to see her slash at the girl who saved me. Master, please retract your order. If you act like this, I cannot defeat enemies that could otherwise be beaten. Saber readies the object in her hands again. In front of her is the red man she could not slay. No, don't do it. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on. But the one you're about to attack is someone I know. I can't let you attack someone I know. What are you saying? She is Archer's master. She is our enemy, so we must defeat her here. Enemy? She and the man in red are enemies? I don't care about that. First of all, I don't even understand this master thing you're talking about. If you're going to call me master, you should at least explain to me what this is all about. That is true, but... Saber hesitates. Please don't tell me we're going to get another servant master exposition scene again. That would be the worst. Then... So that's how it is, amateur master. She calls out to me with a polite yet harsh voice. When I turn around, I see the man in red and the girl in her school uniform. I gasp. So I wasn't seeing things. The person with the man in red is definitely that Tosaka Rin. Tosaka Rin? How should I put this? Even I can tell that the man behind Tosaka isn't human. That thing is not of this world, just like Saber. Then if Tosaka is with him, she's also... Hmm? Oh, you know me? Then this should be easy. First of all, good evening, Emiya. I don't know what her intentions are, but Tosaka greets me with a big smile. I'm troubled. When she greets me normally like that, I can almost forget about all these strange events and just greet her too. Are you serious? This is the time for greetings. You're... Yes, I'm a master as well. In other words, I'm a Magus like you. We're similar, so we don't have to hide it, right? Magus. You're a Magus, Tosaka? My eyes widen and I point at Tosaka. Oh, crap. I don't know why, but she's looking at me with real irritation. No, that's not what I meant to say. I see. I get it now. So that's how it is, huh? Taking a look at us, she turns to the man behind her. Archer, can you turn into spirit form for a while? I'm pissed right now. I don't mind, but what do you mean by pissed? It means what it means. I can't calm down unless I make him realize what kind of situation he's in. You won't have anything to do until then, so go away. Saber won't be able to lower her sword as long as you're here. Man, how difficult. Well, I shall obey if it's an order. If I may warn you, however, what you are about to do is needless. Sparkles away. The man literally disappears. Tosaka, that was... Let's talk inside. You don't know anything, right, Emiya-kun? You can rest assured that I'll tell you everything, even if you say you don't want to know. Saying this, she walks towards the entrance. Wait, what are you thinking? I stop her, and then she turns and the smile on her face isn't like the previous one. Are you stupid? I'm thinking about a lot of things. That's why I want to talk to you. Emiya, it's okay to be surprised by sudden turns of events, but it might cost you your life if you don't just accept it. Incidentally, do you understand that now is one of those times? It's fine if you understand, so let's go to your place. You're fine with that too, right, Saber? I'll explain things to your master in return for sparing my life. Very well, I do not know what your intentions are, but I shall restrain myself as long as you are helping my master. Tosaka goes through the gate. She's really pissed. I don't know why, though. I don't know, but still, she's totally unlike the way she is at school. So I'm in a strange situation. In front of me is the school's #1 idol, whom I admire, Tosaka Rin, and following silently behind me is Saber, who calls herself a servant. Oh, the hallway suddenly feels like part of a different dimension. But I can't be a coward forever. I'm a Magus, even if I'm just an amateur. Tosaka Rin, a Magus just like me, is acting boldly, so I have to act firmly as well. But I can only work out a few things. First, about Saber, who's following me. I'm sure that she's some kind of familiar, because she calls me master, and I made a contract with her. I've heard that a familiar is kind of an assistant. Most Magi transfer a part of their body into something, and then summon as another self. It is something that assists the Magus. Consequently, it's commonly accepted that small animals are the most suitable as to reduce their burden on the Magus. So I've been taught, but... What is it, Shiro? No, it's nothing. Saber looks human no matter how you look at her, and she is clearly superior to me, her master. I don't have the magical energy to control someone like that, and more than that, I don't have the magic circuit to summon a familiar. So Saber must rather be something else than a familiar. She said she's a servant. I don't know what that is, but I think the man called Lancer and the man in red with Tosaka were the same thing. Saber calls Tosaka a master as well. I guess Magi with a servant are called masters. It seems Tosaka is a Magus as well, but I have no idea who she is. The Emiya family are just outsiders who came to this town in my father's generation. That's why I didn't know that Tosaka was a Magus, and I'm sure Tosaka didn't know that I knew magic. There are several Magi in this town that I don't know about. If Lancer is the familiar of another Magus in this town, does that mean I've stuck my head into a conflict between Magi? Wow, it's pretty big. I'm not used to this Japanese style. Oh, is that the living room, Emiya? Saying so, Tosaka goes into the living room. I should stop thinking. Let's just listen to Tosaka's story. Please don't actually make me go through a servant explanation again. I turn the lights on. It's already past 1 in the morning. Oh, it's so cold! Hey, the windows are all broken! I couldn't help it, I was attacked by this Lancer guy. I was desperate. Oh, I see. Then you were fighting him alone until you summoned Saber? I didn't fight him, he just beat me up. Oh, so you don't try to show off, huh? I see, I see. Really just as you appear, Amiya. Tosaka walks over to the broken window. Tosaka takes a piece of the shattered glass, takes a look at it, and is this when she fixes the windows? Yeah, I'm not gonna try and, read that. She cuts the tip of her finger and puts a drop of her blood onto the glass. What kind of magic is this? The shattered glass recombines and restores itself in a matter of seconds. Tosaka, that was... It's just a small demonstration. It won't be enough to repay you for saving me, but I have to at least do this much. Well, I'm sure you would have fixed it even if I hadn't, but that'd just be a waste of magical energy, right? All you'd really have to do is replace the window, but we don't want to talk in this cold, do we? She says this as if it's completely natural, but needless to say, her skills are beyond my comprehension. No, that's amazing, Tosaka. I can't do that sort of thing, so I'm glad you fixed it. Huh? Wait, okay. This is literally the same scene, is it not? I swear, this is gonna sound crazy because, I recorded the first couple episodes of, Shiro's, part, almost over a year ago at this point? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started in, the summer of last year. And now it's but I'm remembering, all of this, perfectly, it sounds, not perfectly, probably, but, it seems so familiar. Handling glass is elementary. Restoring glass that broke a few minutes ago is like a simple... So that's how it is. Tosaka freezes. Damn, it seems like I said something I shouldn't have. Oh, wait, then you're saying that you're just amateur, can't even run his own workshop. I don't have a workshop. I swear, this is the exact same. I'm going to ask you... So basically, I'm sorry if that you're just starting with this episode and want this whole conversation. They're just talking about how, Shiro just isn't, good at magic, which literally everybody knows. If you're remotely a Fate fan at all. And they're just talking about, the basic elements, which frankly doesn't really matter that much. Sad to say, but it really doesn't. But yeah. This is all the same. So if you want to know, this whole conversation in depth, I guess just start the Fate route. Whoa. I don't get this. Every other time it asks me if I wanted to skip the scenes. I'm reading it in my head. Oh my gosh. It's like the same thing. Ask me if I want to skip it. Ask me if I want to skip it. Okay. Yes, that is a command spell that controls the servant, so as long as you... What do you mean, as long as I have it? Yeah. This is just... I'm... Is this... Okay, someone's gotta correct me in the, comments if this is the same. Because I'm trying to just, keep, talking, just because the way I, edit my videos now is... I will just record in, one long video with just breaks in between. So then I only have to sync up the audio once for several videos. So I need to keep talking, otherwise... It's all just... Otherwise, I'll think that, hey, there's a break, and then I'll check it and be like, oh my gosh, that's not a break, and then I'll go ahead a little bit and be like, oh my gosh, that's also not a break. Oh my gosh, that's also not a break. That sort of thing. So I guess this is probably just going to be... This is probably just going to be a slightly long episode just because of me skipping through all this, I guess. That was just a guess. Forget about Australia. It's not trivial. Someone certainly... Forget about it. Your main concern should be grasping the situation. You're in one of those 7 servants of the Master Holy Grail. Yana, yana, yana. Tosaka turns her back to me and she places something... Look, every few decades, Master uses a servant to kill all the masters as a ritual. And even if this isn't exactly the same, I don't think it's even like worth I don't think it's worth like reading everything again, just because it's like it's such a long conversation, and like if only a few like words are different. Yeah. This is all the same. Ghostliner? I remember hearing about that in the last route that we played. Why am I hearing about it again? I'm so confused as to why it didn't ask me to skip this scene if it's going to be like the exact same. And again, sorry if I'm keep repeating myself. I'm just confuzzled. I am just discombobulated. I was hoping that this episode would be almost in. Oh yeah. Oh, skip. I was hoping that this episode would be like entirely new stuff. But I guess I'll end the episode there? Question mark? I don't know. I kind of wanted to do more, but at the same time, my throat's also really tired, so I might not. Question mark? Yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this episode, and I will jump back in next time for hopefully actual new content outside of two conversations. Aha! So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.